Just a quick pause. This video is made for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video is or should be considered financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the Another Crypto channel. So in this video we are looking at Tron. Tron looks like it might be making a big move in the future. So if you enjoy these daily cryptocurrency videos, please consider liking and subscribing. That helps me out massively. So why am I talking about Tron? We are here on the daily chart. There's two super bullish things that have happened. And the first bullish thing you can see is us breaking this trend line from back here. We might have to adjust that a little bit, but still we have tested it as resistance, and then we came back down a little bit, and then we pushed through, and now we have tested it as support, and it looks like we might be moving to the upside right now. So it is looking good, and Tron has had some nice bullish news lately too. So even that seems like it's ready to push. It's ready to make a push to the upside. And the most bullish thing that has actually happened is that we have had a golden cross. And we know that the golden cross is like one of the most bullish things that can happen in these markets. So the golden cross is basically the 50-day SMA crossing the 200-day SMA. It's that simple. It is super bullish. We can see what happened. I don't know if this has, yeah, we had a cross right here. We can see what happened. It took a while for us to make a move, but to make these big moves, the yellow line, the 50 SMA, has to be above the 200-day SMA. It's that simple. So it's super bullish right now. Everything seems to be lining up. We can take a look at exponential moving averages. So these are basically 12, 26, 50 and 100, and they are all in the right direction or in the correct order too. So we want to have the shortest, from the shortest to the longest. So it is the correct one when it's the 12, 26, 50 and 100. So that is bullish. What we want to see happen too before we can turn super bullish is obviously looking at MACD. So on the MACD chart, we would want the blue line on the daily to stay above here. So because that's when we make moves, we can see, now it's a bit large, but right here, when the blue one is over the orange one, that's when we make moves. And on the 4 hour, I think we are actually below. So yeah, first I want to see the 4 hour one crossing above, and then to see the daily one hold. So that is one thing you can keep an eye on before you, yeah, there's just one tiny little thing that is actually a bit concerning to me, which I'm not 100% sure about if I would love to see this to do some moves before I personally get in. But I think it's going to boom. But the thing that I'm a bit concerned about, we can take a look at either RSI or stochastic RSI, doesn't really matter. So we have a bearish divergence right here, from here to here. So the bearish divergence is a bearish signal, obviously. It's basically when we create a higher high, but we create a lower high on the RSI. In this case, the stochastic RSI, it's basically a momentum indicators. But like, so right here, so this is a bit concerning. That's why I would like to see us make one more high right here. So we would love to see something like, I'm gonna take that line, no, actually I'm gonna leave that line there. I'm gonna take the brush tool. It's totally the wrong place, that one. So yeah, I would love us to see make a higher high right here and make a higher high right here. At that point, I would start to turn super bullish. So that is what I'm looking for to happen before we can make some crazy moves. Okay, and now you're asking, where could we be going? So let's take a look at that. We are looking at Fibonacci's, obviously. When we predict these all-time highs, we want the Fibonacci's to take a look at where we could go. So we see the first target over here is at the 1.618 line. And at the 1.618 line, we have 150% move up to that. That sounds like a nice one. And another realistic target, I think, could be 40 cents. So once we start getting up here, we enter the euphoria phase. And at that point, everything is possible. But at that point, I think the 2.618 is going to be a very possible line where we could be going. And that would be a 280% move. So I'm 100% going to be following Tron and keeping you guys updated when the move starts. Don't expect it to start immediately, but it is possible that it starts at some point now that we have broken the trend line. The trend line break is one of the most significant ways to look at this. You can look at something like H-bar, broke a trend line, went nuts. I don't think 1 inch did. There was, yeah, IOTA did. Bam. So look for things to start happening in Tron in the near future. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.